iconic.
Had way tour.
Next, Dr. Phil.
Today at 4, only on CBS 2.
NCIS, tonight on CBS.
Mom, what are you doing here? How did you find us?
You know, you ask around, you find people. So, you want to invite me in?
Why aren't you in jail?
I served my time.
But the sentence that the judge gave you was much longer.
I know it was longer, but go figure. You know, it turns out I was a whiz at the laundry, so all that good behavior paid off.
What do you want?
I just wanted to see you, baby. Wow. You two sure moved up in the world, didn't you? Home never felt so good.
All right, what's not to enjoy? You're modeling anything low-cut, I am a happy man.
Well, you've been a very patient man.
You know that little red number you got in here? Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna look great with your necklace.
Simon, can we please not talk about the necklace, okay?
I'm teasing you. Will you stop worrying?
Stop worrying about the fact that I'm wearing a stolen diamond.
There's a lingerie store back there. Can we go there, please? I want to buy the whole thing for you. What?
I don't believe it. The people of Oakdale think I'm horrible? Let's see how they like having their past misdeeds publicized to the world. Katie Peretti-Kasnov is fighting back, and this time I want the whole world to know who's responsible for Oakdale's darkest secrets going public.
Katie, I think maybe you could punch up the the climax of the fight scene. Katie, are you done?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we'd never make it.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought.
Well, you've earned your advance, darling. This epilogue is really fresh and riveting. And that's all?
Yep. Every last word.
Darling, are you sure you want to go in this direction?
I'm absolutely sure. It's the only way I know how to tell a story.
Yo, put the Montgomery story on page 1.
May I suggest a headline?
Barbara, I'm on the phone.
Just make sure you run a big, fat close-up of him being frog-marched out of the courthouse, okay?
I gotta call you back, Jimmy.
You know what? You might want to run an extra edition. It's big news when Craig Montgomery's reign of terror is finally over.
Sorry, Barbara. Tomorrow's headline's gonna read local publisher cleared of kidnapping charge.
Excuse me?
The case was dismissed. Craig won.
I'll do it. Why aren't you in jail?
Justice isn't as blind as I thought.
What happened?
Lucy changed her testimony. Came to her senses. Case was dismissed with prejudice.
Meaning?
Meaning that Dusty's witch hunt is over, and I'm one step closer to getting my son back.
Dusty, what are you doing?
As the World Turns is sponsored by Swiffer. Swiffer gives clean a whole new meaning.
We've been together a long time, but I need a change. You're dirty and sloppy, and I feel like we go over the same stuff again and again. And I know it hurts, but I found something better.
Drop your mop. Get the improved Swiffer Wet Jet. It has a new dirt-dissolving solution and a thick, textured pad. It leaves your floor cleaner than a mop. Just trap, lock, and toss. Swiffer Wet Jet. Pick one up for the holidays. Go online for a $5 coupon.
When you get nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, Pepto-Max. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Pepto-Max.
When you need big relief, you need Pepto-Max. With twice the strength, Pepto-Max is maximum pink.
Love coffee but not the stains? Introducing new Crest Whitening Rinse. Not only does it whiten your teeth by removing surface stains, it also helps protect them from new stains. New Crest Whitening Rinse.
Now only at Toys R Us. The special edition battery-operated Thomas Track Rider. Your child will love its easy push-button startup train sound, music, and a real working light. It comes with a full circle of track, or goes off track on any smooth surface. And right now, the special edition battery-operated Thomas Track Rider comes with an exclusive Thomas wooden railway engine and coal car, a wonderful addition to any Thomas fan's collection. This exclusive locomotive is on sale now, $50 off. And you can only find it at Toys R Us.
Rachel Ray here, just topping off my holiday deviled ham dip with a little sliced olives. And now for the Ritz. Guys, where are the Ritz?
Are we rolling?
Look for more of Rachel's recipes on Nabisco holiday boxes.
An important message for anyone over 50 with risks for heart disease or pain or heaviness in the legs. You may have poor leg circulation that could be peripheral artery disease or PAD.
It increases your risk of heart attack or stroke. You see, poor circulation in the legs can be a sign of poor circulation in your heart and brain.
Talk to your doctor about PAD or learn more online.
If you're diagnosed, treatments are available to reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke.
Gather the family for a CSI ghost story. It's the ultimate whodunit with Roger Daltrey like you've never seen him before. From Hallmark Hall of Fame, Candles on Bay Street, CBS Sunday.
I don't understand. Lucy was supposed to testify against him.
Well, at the last minute, she decided she wasn't so sure of the facts.
Oh, I knew we couldn't trust her. But you don't care, do you? You got a headline out of this.
I'm not happy about this.
Really? The fact that Craig's around to sign your paycheck, that's a win for you too, Emily.
After Dusty's accident, I told the truth about Craig. I thought it was a setup. So did Paul. So did Dusty.
You're such a doer of good deeds.
He used me too, Barbara. He led me to believe that he was going to poison Lucy.
I should be so lucky.
You know what? Go away. I've got a paper to run.
Craig's paper.
Well, some of us need to work for a living.
And you don't want to lose a shot at the Pulitzer, do you?
All of your petty insults don't change the truth.
Have you become acquainted with the truth, Emily?
We're on the same team this time, Barbara. Scary, isn't it?
And I trust you less than little Lucy.
Gee, I'm hurt.
Okay. All right. You give it your best shot, okay? You use the paper. You turn public opinion against him.
Barbara, if public opinion counted, Craig would have been stoned in front of City Hall by now.
Then use your imagination. We all know how good you are at that. After all, you put a bullet through my son. I'm sure you can find something quite as effective here.
You really want to punish Craig? Why don't you just marry him again?
No, thank you. I'll find something else other than turning myself into human sacrifice. One thing I have learned from this hearing is that you can't send a girl to do a woman's job. Craig will be stopped. You'll have your next headline.
Yeah, good luck with that, Barbara.
Lucy didn't change her mind. You changed it for her.
She knows I would never hurt her.
You rigged Dusty's brakes and scared the poor thing to death.
Seems like the gospel according to Paul Ryan. It's a little harsh coming from my only alibi.
I told the truth about one thing, Craig. That doesn't make you innocent.
Are you angry at me?
think I made that pretty clear at the hospital. Just because you were with me when Dusty Spriggs went out doesn't mean you didn't hire somebody to do it. And if you are guilty of attempted murder, none of us are safe, including me.
Oh, you're safe. I've kept my lips to myself.
Yeah, well, too late. At this point, I don't have a conversation with my fiancé that doesn't begin and end with your name.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you're still talking to each other.
Barely. And try not to look so happy about it.
Oh, you're wrong. Seeing you sad is the last thing I want.
Dusty, answer me. Why do you have a gun?
Don't ask if you don't want the truth.
Okay, obviously, you're upset about the hearing, and I'm really sorry about
You
what
did what you had to do.
I did it to protect you.
I don't need your protection. You can't appease your father. You know that, right?
Okay, a gun isn't the answer.
I tried the law. The law says he can kidnap you, play God with my son, hurt my wife.
Okay, look, this isn't the way to keep John.
You got a better way. We had one, but you blew it. I promised my wife that I'd protect our son.
Okay, but not with a gun. You are too good a father. You know how dangerous it is to have a loaded gun in the house.
Today you had a chance to stand up for me and Johnny.
And I let you down.
You didn't let me down. You let yourself down. You let my son down. More important, your father's still out there, a free man on the street. And don't tell me it's for our own good.
Okay, look, maybe I can talk to
Don't.
Father. Maybe if you just let him see Johnny.
No.
Okay, the court already gave him visitation. If you fight him on that, he's only going to come after you harder on the custody issue.
The next time he takes my son for a visit, may be the last time I see my son. You understand? Forget you saw this. This is between me and your father. The less you know, the better. Okay, when in hell did she find the time to write new material for this book?
I have no idea.
Wonder if we should be worried.
Well, what about Katie? No. She roasted me last time and I'm still standing. You look on the bright side. At least it's keeping her out of trouble, right?
Yeah, don't be so sure about that.
Come on. She just lost Mike. She lost you. If she's getting a little publicity from this silly book, then good for her.
Look at you. You're in a generous mood.
I can afford to be generous.
You can afford to be a lot more than generous. I tell you what, you sure you don't want to go hide out and, I don't know, say, Bora Bora until this whole thing's off the bestseller list?
How bad could it get, huh?
I really don't want to think about that. I tell you what, we'll take my mind off it, though. That lingerie store.
Right.
And you trying
Lingerie.
everything on, yeah.
You got it. You got it. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of some stress.
Well, this is, riveting.
Worth the wait.
Oh, terrific. I mean, you could use a little tweaking maybe here and there, but my heavens, the copies are going to be just flying off the shelves in the bookstores and before the holiday season, too. Dear, I just would like some word or some sign or guarantee from you that you're at peace with what's on these pages because they cut close to home.
You write what you know, right?
And you're not worried about repercussions?
The people in the book didn't worry about me or my feelings, so I'm not going to change the names to protect the guilty at this late date. I'm over it.
Okay, all right. Well, I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'm sorry about you and Mike.
Lose a husband, gain a bestseller.
If only it were that easy. Okay, will you email pages to your editor? I'm going to hang on to this if I may, and I'll get in touch with the bookstores and get ready for the book signing, okay?
I'll keep my autograph hand in shape.
You're going to need it, darling. I'll call you. I'll call you.
Thanks, Lucinda.
Knock, knock. Come on in. Hello, Henry.
Hi.
Goodbye, Henry.
People come and go so quickly here. What's new at the zoo?
Oh, I just finished the new pages for the re-release of Oakdale Confidential. Or as I like to call it, Sweet Revenge.
What are you doing?
Playing Xbox 360.
But you don't have an Xbox 360.
Really?
Take the hint. Get him an Xbox 360, games, and more. Kmart, where Christmas comes together.
Have you heard? Country Crock makes real butter with canola oil to make it spreadable.
Is this butter?
You're the expert.
Spreadable butter.
Spreads cold.
Butter that spreads.
Cold.
Yep, they got something there.
Shed spread Country Crock spreadable butter with canola oil so it spreads right from the fridge.
The one you love doesn't know he could be carrying many viruses. Fact, viruses can live on surfaces for days. Lysol disinfectant spray with the power you trust helps stop the spread of viruses. Use it on common household surfaces to kill dangerous viruses like the flu. Lysol is the #1 brand recommended by pediatricians. Lysol, disinfect to protect. Also get trusted Lysol protection with Lysol wipes.
I feel these tingling sensations deep inside my legs.
It's a tightening feeling that keeps me from getting to sleep.
For me, it's creepy crawly. I feel like I have to get up and move just to get some relief.
My doctor said it's restless leg syndrome, or RLS. He prescribed Requip, the only RLS medication approved by the FDA. He said Requip would help relieve those RLS symptoms that won't let me fall asleep. Requip helped me make peace with my legs.
Requip may cause you to fall asleep or feel very sleepy during normal activities such as driving, or to faint or feel dizzy when you stand up. Tell your doctor if you experience these problems, or if you drink alcohol or are taking medicines that make you drowsy. Side effects include nausea, drowsiness, vomiting, and dizziness. Most patients were not bothered enough to stop taking Requip. Ask your doctor if Requip can help put your RLS to rest.
I'd like to know where you got the notion
To rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
Spend less time lying awake with annoying aches and pains, and more time asleep when you switch from Tylenol PM to new Advil PM. Advil PM. Less time lying awake, more time asleep.
What are you doing?
Playing Xbox 360.
But you don't have an Xbox 360.
Really?
Take the hint. Get him an Xbox 360, games, and more. Kmart, where Christmas comes together.
Here, you can make it to go.
Yeah, keep the mug.
I hope you're joking.
No.
Honey, can't we just talk for a little bit? You know, I mean, I wasn't expecting a parade or anything.
What were you expecting, Mom?
Oh, welcome home, Mommy.
You're amazing.
Honey, look, all right, I know that I made mistakes. I know that I did it, but I kept a roof over your head.
Iris, what do you want?
Would I have to want something?
Yeah, you do. I mean, every single time.
I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Oh, we're doing just fine.
Yeah, well, I read about the baby in the papers.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I mean, life can just be a stinker the way it shakes out like that sometimes.
I'm sorry, it didn't shake out. My baby died.
Yeah, and then those clowns, I mean, they just took little Billy away.
His name's Johnny now.
Yeah, little Johnny. Well, they were wrong, okay? You were good. He should be with you. You were a good mom.
Mom, you need to shut up.
To be in jail when all this was going through, you just don't know. It's just hell for a mother.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
It's true, honey.
The only truth that you've ever known came out of a bottle.
Well, not anymore. Hand to God, not anymore. So, you two still together. That's great. That's great.
You can finish your coffee and leave.
Oh. Well, I just, I wanted to come by and say hi, but did you see that they put the old house up for rent?
No, I didn't know that. I don't care.
If you need if you need money, that's fine.
No, I don't need any money, really. I just wanted to see your pretty face, that's all. I mean, I I had a lot of time to think this past year.
First experience of that, did you enjoy it?
Tongue like a knife, boy. You belong to me, all right.
Yep, did I have a choice?
So, how'd you guys swing this place here? It's fabulous.
That's none of your business.
Iris, why don't you just tell us why you're here?
I'm here because every girl will, no matter how big she gets to be, she always needs her mother. And as the saying goes, you only get one, and like it or not, my sweet, you're stuck with me.
How you doing? You know, I got nothing to say to you. Just wait. What I got to say may help. I doubt it. It is really quite obvious that you and Katie are miserable apart.
You know what? Katie made her choice. That's none of your business.
No, the thing is, there was no choice to ever make, Mike. She always wanted you.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I could tell that from the way you were just looking at her picture.
It's a new recipe. Pomegranate martinis. It's full of rich antioxidants.
Thanks.
It's a nice view.
Yeah, it used to be. Mike built that deck for us to enjoy with our kids one day.
Well, here's to good lumber and common sense and good old-fashioned forgiveness.
Here's to new beginnings. Did you finish reading?
Yeah, right before I mix these babies.
Oh, that's strong.
Well, your book inspired me. It did.
What did you think?
I think it's gonna kick things up a notch around here.
Did you like it?
I had a better question. Do you plan on staying in town?
Oakdale's home. Why should I hang my head in shame?
Or hide out for fear of retribution?
Everybody else has gone on with their lives, Henry. They all get to be happy. Why can't I?
Pardon me for pointing out the obvious, but you don't look too happy. And Mike and Jack, they're not exactly jolly either.
Yeah, well, this is about Simon. I'm so sick of that man getting away with every little thing he does. He and Carly are going on like nothing ever happened. So hopefully, once this new edition hits the stores, it'll be a nice little wake-up call, and they'll be miserable too.
What's the point of having a bestseller and getting revenge if it makes you as miserable as they are?
I feel bad that you and Paul are having problems because of me.
You kiss another man's fiancée and tell him about it before she does. It causes problems, Craig.
I want to make it up to you.
Don't. I meant it at the hospital. Stay away from me from now on.
Just one little piece of advice.
No.
It's free.
Still not worth the price.
As your friend, and I am your friend, even though you don't see it right now. If you love Paul, don't let anything that happened between us get in the way.
Nothing happened between us.
But Paul perceives that
In your mind and maybe in his. But interestingly enough, Paul and I don't have a problem when you're not around.
I hate to bring up recent history, but wasn't Emily a problem?
Get lost, Craig.
No, you're still wearing Paul's ring, so I assume that you haven't had a permanent parting of the ways.
What's your point?
The point is, do you want a man who will go to any length to protect the ones he loves?
Of course I do. But there are limits.
Not with me. And not with Paul either. And once you understand that, your choice of where to go from here should be very clear.
We can fight the custody suit, but not with guns. Maybe there's a compromise.
I don't compromise with my son. You left me with no options.
Okay. You're angry, Dusty. I understand.
You don't understand. Your father sat there in the courtroom with a smile on his face, like he had a right to abuse you. You let him know it was okay, but that's not okay with my son.
Look, I didn't know what else to do. After your accident...
Don't blame the accident. When it comes to your father, you always look the other way.
It's not like that.
It is. You still need Daddy's love and approval. But letting him go, that doesn't make us safe. He's gonna come after my kid. The law's gonna let him. But I won't. I'll do what I have to.
Dusty, Johnny already lost his mother. He could lose you too if you get reckless. Is that what you want? Even if you never pull that trigger, having a gun in this house tells the world that you're not the kind of father that you say you are. A good father, a responsible father who knows right from wrong. You promised Jennifer that you would teach Johnny what that meant. Can you ever do that with a gun?
Mr. Donovan!
Just a sec.
You Dusty Donovan?
Yeah, it's me.
This is for you.
What is it?
Read for yourself.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
No, wait. Don't leave.
If this thing goes to print, I'm guessing that any shot you had of getting Mike back is gone.
You and Katie need to find a way back together. Go to hell.
I'm done with judges and lawyers. From now on, I'll handle Craig my own way.
Sheer liquid hydration from an ultra-smooth rolling ball. New Cherry Splash Lip Infusion from Blistex. It's the first water ride for your lips. Wow. Discover Blistex. Discover what your lips are missing.
Your kids can play piano very well.
Thanks. They've loved learning.
Tell me, did you bribe them to practice or beg?
Video games.
With I Can Play Piano System, your kids play great video games on their own keyboard.
I knew it. Bribes.
Games that teach them to read music and play real songs at the same time.
Of course, you have to put a limit on video games.
Not these. They're music to my ears.
I Can Play Piano, only from Fisher-Price.
That's right, honey. Play louder.
Extra Strength Excedrin. Strong pain medicine with an extra boost to end any size headache. So the pain stops. You don't. And you feel like ruling your world again. Excedrin. Go.
My name's Gavin. I'm a big kid. My pull-ups felt cold.
Introducing Cool Alert from Pull-Ups Training Pants. Only Pull-Ups has Cool Alert to help your big kid feel cool within seconds of becoming wet.
Cool. I did it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
To help him learn to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now. I'm a big kid now.
Yep.
This man is about to enjoy the big fig taste of new Fig Newtons Minis.
Fruity.
New Fig Newtons Minis, with twice the fruit of a Nutri-Grain bar.
It's not just a movie. It's a goodie bag from Hollywood. Because anything that gets you off your feet for more than 5 minutes is a mega miracle. And even with 3 trips to the candy counter, you have a few hours to sit in a chair like a real adult. Thank you, Happy Feet, for making penguins sing and dance.
Visit Sears and enjoy 3 free admissions to Happy Feet when you make a home electronics purchase.
You do not have to listen to your right brain. The truth is, and I'm speaking to your left brain now, I think it's overrated.
You ever had your own head scanned?
No way.
Don't want to know.
We don't choose who we're attracted to. It's pheromones.
Pheromones?
To resist is futile.
3 pounds. New episode CBS tonight. Jericho finally gets help.
What is that?
I'd tell you if I knew Chinese.
And one of their own will not survive. A new Jericho, CBS Wednesday.
Give your home the gift of new carpet this holiday season and save 50%. Call Empire today during our Home for the Holidays sale. We'll bring samples right to your home, where it's easy to match colors and styles to your decor. And we'll install your new carpet next day. You'll save 50% and make no payments until 2008. You'll even get a free turkey. So call Empire today. Give your home the gift of new carpet and save 50% now.
800-588-23 300 Empire.
Today.
On my next show, here's your turkey toolbox, the one thing that will save any Thanksgiving Day disaster, and the ultimate clutter challenge.
This is my office.
Today on CBS 2 Chicago.
Attention. If you're experiencing signs of facial aging, now you can remove up to 20 years in about 1 hour.
You just have to look at my neck to see. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, I had so many wrinkles. It's just amazing that in one fell swoop it was gone.
Results are dramatic, seen on national television newscasts. The procedure is sweeping the country. You can have that look you've always wanted today. Call today and we'll send a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Call now.
My son started telling me that he had been touched inappropriately.
It's disgusting what she accused her of doing.
Judge Judy. Today at 3 on CBS 2 Chicago.
Criminal Minds, CBS Wednesdays.
Preliminary hearing is set to determine the sole and binding custody of said minor, John Dustin Donovan.
You see that? No provocation required.
I'm sorry, but you can fight him. You adopted Johnny. That's what Jennifer wanted.
Jennifer's going. I'm just the guy she married.
It's not true.
Tell it to a judge. Today's hearing made your father as good on paper as anyone else.
Not as good as you. Not for Johnny.
I'm done with judges and lawyers. From now on, I'll handle Craig my own way.
Hey, how much?
Honey, I told you, I don't need a handout anymore. I've changed, Gwynnie.
Yeah? Into what?
Well, I'm sober now. See, I went to that 12-step thingy and I got a counselor. And you know, the funny thing is, when you need help out here, you fill out 1,000 papers and you don't get any help anywhere. When you're in the joint and you need to talk to someone, you just go in this room and there's someone there to listen to your troubles.
That's not Gwen's job.
I'm here today because Brenda, she's my counselor. She told me that I need to say I'm sorry to everyone that I hurt while I was drinking.
Well, you're sorry. Got it. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, Gwynnie, I'm really sorry. And not for just what I did to you, but for the trouble that I caused for Will.
I don't need an apology.
No, you don't, but she does. I mean, that's how Iris ticks. It's all about what she needs.
No, sweetie, I'm off the stuff. I promise you, I'm never going back on. You don't believe me.
I stopped believing you when I was 7 years old.
You know what? I could use a little bit more of this if you don't mind. I kind of got hooked on the stuff when I went off the booze.
I can give you a couple of bucks so you can stay at the Wagon Wheel, but that's it.
Honey, no, I stashed a little bit of money. That's not what I need. I'm here because I wanted to give you something.
What the hell is that?
I saved it. Look, it says Mommy's Little Angel. I bought it the day this dick turned pink.
Wait a minute. So you threw away every single card, every picture, every Valentine heart that I ever made. All that I ever heard was I don't want this stuff cluttering up the place. What's that supposed to be?
No, honey. That was the booze talking. It wasn't me. Look, sweetie, look at this. This meant that I wanted to do right by you. I didn't know what to do, okay? I was young. I didn't have anybody help me out. I felt like overnight, you made me old. I hated you for it.
Okay, I think you should go.
No, let's let her finish.
I missed hanging out at the bars and I missed all of my friends, and there wasn't going to be a guy who wanted to be with me while I had some kid hanging around my neck. You know, maybe if I would have met a guy like Will, my whole life could have been different or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Look what you've done, Gwynnie. Look what you turned out to be. I am so proud of you. I know I don't have the right to be, but look at you. Look at you in spite of me. God, I'm so proud of you. Nothing you did was your fault. Nothing. Honey, you were just born. The rest was me. Thanks for the coffee, Will.
No, wait.
When?
Don't leave.
Listen, Mike, I have admittedly done a lot of wrong things to know where I stood with Katie, okay? And I'm sorry for that. It was just hard to see her and let her go, you know?
Well, you got a clear shot at her now. She's free.
Well, the point is, nothing's the same anymore anyway. Okay, and it never will be. Look, I'm with Carly now. You and Katie need to find a way back together.
Go to hell.
Okay, fine, I'll go to hell. It's probably where I belong anyway, but you need to know that Katie, she does still love you.
Okay, I don't buy that. And I don't understand any of you. If I tell someone I love them, then I've made a commitment to them, for better or for worse. Okay, I don't hurt people because I can, and I don't have sex just to decide which woman I want to be with.
That's not the way it was meant to be.
Well, it looks like it was.
Mike, I understand that you're hurt, but...
How can you even give this guy another chance? You know how it's going to end up.
Hey, hi, darling. Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt something?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I happen to know, unfortunately. There's a lot more to that nothing than any of you want to admit. Well, darling, I hope it doesn't turn around and bite you on the backside.
This is quite a hit list.
They're called characters, Henry.
Really? The character of Jack Snyder seems an awful lot like the real Jack Snyder. He's got 3 kids, a racy little wife. That woman's seen more action than a thoroughbred.
Ah, God, it's a good line. I should have used that.
Oh, what about Mike? Do you want to kick the guy when he's down?
No, I love Mike. This isn't about Mike. He's not in my life anymore. He left me all alone, Henry.
Yeah, it's a subject I'm somewhat familiar with. I know you want to step back and take some swings, right?
You felt that way about me?
Figuratively speaking, yeah. And then I realized that if I hurt you, I would just be hurting myself more. And I couldn't have that. I know that when my bubbles ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah, well, your bubbles ain't happy.
Without Mike.
I miss him so much, Henry.
Then why, if you love him, why hurt him with this book? Please, tell me why. He has his pride, Katie. And the only thing he loves almost as much as you is his privacy. I'm telling you, if this thing goes to print, I'm guessing that any shot you had of getting Mike back is gone.
I'm just saying this baby is gifted.
Of course he's gifted. He's my grandson.
Of course. How's my boy?
There he
How's
is.
my boy? Dad needs a special hug today.
Yes, you do. I heard about what happened in court. I don't want to say I told you so, but I knew that Lucy couldn't be trusted.
Don't start, all right?
Why didn't you think she would turn against her father?
She told me she did it for me.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What's that?
Take a look.
Can he get away with this?
What's going on, boss?
Nothing we can't handle. If you two pitch in, everything's gonna be okay.
Whoa, whoa! Lucy, slow down. You okay?
Not now, Emily.
I'm sorry. I heard about the hearing. How's Dusty?
Angry. I've never seen him like this. He has a gun, Emily. And from what I saw, he's planning to use it.
Come in from the cold. It's time to savor Coffee Mate Creamer holiday flavors. Peppermint mocha and gingerbread, too. Rich pumpkin spice or eggnog to warm you. Hurry and get them before it's too late, so you can enjoy them with your perfect mate.
Now you take a bath because you want to, not because your mom makes you. Introducing Johnson's Nourishing Care Wash. It moisturizes for 24 hours to give your grown-up skin back its baby softness. The last time your skin was this soft, you had to be in bed by 7:30. Introducing Johnson's Nourishing Renewal Lotion with vitamins and green tea, clinically shown to restore youthful baby softness.
Because babies communicate through touch. New Pampers Sensitive Wipes condition their skin every time you use them. New Pampers Sensitive Wipes, because every touch means so much.
Introducing the first and only line of pads to come attached with individually wrapped wipes. New Always Clean. Now you can feel shower clean without the shower. Have a happy period, always.
Hey, dude, can you give me a hand?
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Secret Platinum. It's strong enough to handle anything for the women who already do.
Ordinary toothbrushes can't stand up to it. Oral-B Triumph. Triumph is the first brush with an onboard computer to help you brush better, and a floss action brush head to power clean deep between teeth. That means dramatically cleaner teeth and healthier gums. Get a smile you can feel triumphant about. Oral-B Triumph. Brush like a dentist.
Big day.
This Friday from 5 to 11 a.m. come to Walmart for the best items at our best prices, like the RCA 52-inch high-def projection TV, just $4.74, the radio-controlled Hummer H3 or Chevy Silverado, just $20, and the Bissell 3-in-1 stick vac, just $12.77, 5 to 11 a.m. Friday only. And check Walmart.com on Thanksgiving for secret items that'll be in stores Friday.
Who's my liaison?
Local hire.
Sweetheart.
Oh, my.
What happens on a mission
Mr. and Mrs. Gibson.
Now watch it.
isn't supposed to come home. From Hallmark Hall of Fame, her love brought light to an entire town.
I couldn't have even hoped for this.
Alicia Silverstone, Candles on Bay Street, CBS Sunday.
Baby, what is it?
You're really sorry.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry.
So you read about Billy in the papers?
Yeah, whatever they wrote in those rag magazine, The Intruder. Honey, you were a hell of a mother. You were. And it just killed me to know that you were grieving for that little boy.
Where is this coming from?
What?
I spent my whole life screaming inside. I mean, begging for some ounce of proof that you love me. I mean, even just a little bit.
No, honey, I do. I love you.
I mean, you say that I made you feel old, right? I mean, how did you think you made me feel? I was putting you in bed by the time I was in grade school. I was cleaning up after your mess and keeping my mouth shut to anybody who would ask me what was actually going on.
Please, it was a long time ago. Let's not go back there. Come on.
No, we have to go back there. You have to hear this. I was so desperate for any kind of attention besides a smack across the face. And you know what? I went looking for it, and I found it one night, drunk, at some stupid party. And I believe the first guy who gave me 5 minutes of my time, who told me that I was pretty, and that I was smart, and it didn't matter that he was too drunk not to mean it. He would have had sex with anybody there, and I didn't care. No, I have to say this finally. I was so desperate to know that I was worth something. And you know what? When he didn't call me again, when he didn't want anything to do with me, I didn't even get mad, because I already knew that I wasn't worth anybody's time.
Oh, God, Gwenny, I am so sorry. But you know, at least I taught you how to take a hit, right?
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. I don't care where you go or what you do with your life. Please leave me alone.
I just wanted to see how you are. That's all.
Well, you know, now that you have, don't make a habit of it.
You know, Gwen is the most amazing person. I don't know how you missed that. She's so smart. She was acing all of her classes in college.
You don't think I know she's smart? I didn't even ever have to help her with her homework. I mean, not that I could help her with her homework.
She's not just smart. You know, she's got a great voice, too. She's a great singer. And she's gonna be a big star, Iris.
I'm going to call my old law firm in Chicago. They have one of the best custody teams in the country.
You're gonna tell me I got no case?
You have a case. Jennifer wanted you to raise her son.
Jennifer's gone.
Jennifer was his mother. Doesn't what the mother wants matter in court?
I don't know what matters to the court anymore. I need you to do something for me.
Of course.
I need you to promise if something happens to me, you'll take care of Johnny.
Nothing's going to happen to you.
Just promise me.
Of course I do. Look, we can win this in court. You have to believe that.
I'm not waiting for court. I'm dealing with Montgomery tonight.
Are you sure the paper said that Craig was gonna go for full custody?
Positive.
Okay, don't panic. Just because Dusty has a gun doesn't mean he's actually gonna use it.
Okay, you didn't see his face when I left.
Well, go back. Go back and try to talk to him.
Okay, he won't listen to me.
Okay, honey, nothing's gonna happen in the next 5 minutes, so it's okay. We'll think of something.
Okay, what?
Try calling him again. Call him again, see if he picks up and see if he's cooled off.
I tried. He won't answer his phone. He knows that it's me calling. He knows how I feel.
All right, well, you keep trying, and I will try to figure out something from this end, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Nah, don't thank me yet.
I tell you to keep your distance and you turn into a walking advice column on love and romance?
That is the nicest thing I've been called in a very long time.
Okay, what are you saying exactly, Craig? And why should I even listen to you?
Because you don't trust me.
Now that makes perfect sense so far.
And because you don't trust me, you'll think about what I'm saying and won't forget it the minute I say it. Marry the guy.
Pardon?
Paul, you love him.
Yeah,
And you're having problems.
one problem.
One is enough. You get in the habit of fighting about the same problem over and over again. You get stuck in a pattern where the problem takes on a life of its own. Eventually, it defines your whole relationship. Unless you stop the cycle, change the subject.
By getting married.
Prove once and for all that I am not the obstacle to your happiness. Set the date. Get married. And watch me drop so low on your list of priorities that you and Paul won't even notice that I'm alive.
That would be a miracle.
It's good advice, Meg. Even if it is coming from me. Think about it. I have to take this, sorry. Didn't think I would hear from you today.
Get to the Lakeview now.
I'm right in the middle of something.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be in the middle of your own funeral if you don't get over here fast.
Know what's unfair? When you realize all those little lines and spots weren't around yesterday. So I used L'Oreal's new Advanced Revitalift Complete Lotion. In just 2 weeks, new anti-wrinkle and firming action, new evenness, all in a lightweight lotion. L'Oreal's new Advanced Revitalift Complete Lotion.
French vanilla Cool Whip. French vanilla's here for that special time of year. Do the Cool Whip. Happy holidays, just $1 away. Do the Cool Whip. The French vanilla touch that always means so much. Cocoa, apple pie, and cake. Ooh, it's time to celebrate. La 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 la, French vanilla.
It's Old Navy's Steal Deal and Unreal Weekend with $10 deals. Classic Old Navy performance fleece for the whole family, only $10. Don't miss $20 deals. Hot new fashion sweaters, only $20. And $30. Unreal, amazingly soft Old Navy women's cashmere, this weekend only $30. Hurry, it's Steal Deal and Unreal Weekend at Old Navy.
Hey, Judy. Got a cough and stuffy nose? This Robitussin will relieve them both.
Hello? Gary, with the chest congestion, this Robitussin will help clear it right up.
No matter what you've got, there's Robitussin relief with your name on it.
Because hard-to-reach places are hard to clean places.
Good luck, Jason.
Black & Decker created the 18-volt pivot vac with 30% more suction and a 10-position nozzle. It's our most powerful hand vac ever.
Hey, Dad, want to see my train?
Yeah,
GeoTracks from Fisher-Price, the train system that's easy to put together and simple for kids to control. Plus, it's built to last and keeps on going, just like him. Now GeoTracks is headed to the big city with the new Bright Lights City Center. Explore the sights and sounds of the city that never sleeps. Until bedtime, anyway. Only from Fisher-Price.
Play, laugh, go.
Wednesday, the war on terror is about to hit home.
You are ready to murder 4 billion people. It's a trap!
New Criminal Minds. Then, dive into a daring CSI New York.
The shoot was sabotaged. The base jump gone bad.
New CSI New York Wednesday.
Well, it's okay. We don't have to prove anything to her.
So my little girl is gonna be a big star. Wow.
Yeah, my brother's producer. He heard her sing, and he thought she's amazing, so he's gonna cut a professional demo for her.
It might not happen.
No, it will.
Well, you got a fan here. You got 2 fans, huh? Maybe next time I see you, you're gonna be on TV, or you're gonna be on something.
Bye, Mom.
Yeah. Bye. So, what do you know? My little baby's gonna hit the big time.
You know, this good friend angle only goes so far.
You are a good friend. You're one of the best I ever had.
I can't listen to this.
So being miserable, it's a much better choice.
No,
right?
moving on is a better choice.
Mike, you can't even move past a bookstore window. How are you gonna move on past Katie, huh?
It's not your problem. Why don't you just go be with your boyfriend?
You really hate seeing us together that much, huh?
I just can't stand seeing you waste your time on that guy. Okay? He wrecks people's lives. Think about that before you get in too deep.
Oh, Lucinda, thank God I found you. I need the pages back.
Oh, darling, it's too late. They're out of our hands.
No, get them back.
I can't. We have a contract.
I know. I will write you something else. I'll give the money back, whatever you want.
Hey, darling, you met the deadline. You're going to be in print again to great acclaim.
No, I need to make a few changes.
This is just pre-publication jitters.
Lucinda, stop the book, please.
I can't. The new edition is being born. There's nothing we can do about it. Sorry.
That.
Why are you so jumpy?
No, you're the one who should be jumpy.
Nerves of steel, Em.
Yeah, you better hope you're more like the Man of Steel and bullets jump off that chest.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Dusty. He's got a gun.
Excellent.
Excellent? Guess who he's targeting?
Me, I hope.
Sponsored in part by Simon & Schuster.
On the next As the World Turns.
I told you that I don't want you in my life, and I meant it.
Holden wasn't in Springfield last night. He was right here, in Oakdale.
I know.
I made you a promise, Red, to keep Montgomery away from our son, and as God is my witness, I won't let you down.
What are you doing?
Playing Xbox 360.
But you don't have an Xbox 360.
Really?
Take the hint. Get him an Xbox 360, games, and more. Kmart, where Christmas comes together.
If you have a history of smoking and breathing problems, it could be COPD, which includes chronic bronchitis and emphysema. Discover Spiriva, the only once-daily inhaled maintenance prescription treatment for COPD. Spiriva keeps airways open to help you breathe better for a full 24 hours. And it's not a steroid. Spiriva does not replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms. Tell your doctor about your medicines, including eye drops and illnesses like glaucoma, urinary, and prostate problems. These may worsen with Spiriva. The most common side effect is dry mouth. Others include constipation and problems passing urine. If you have vision changes or eye pain, your breathing suddenly worsens, you get hives, or your throat or tongue swells, stop taking Spiriva and contact your doctor. Spiriva is one of many treatment options to consider with your doctor. So make a habit of breathing better with Spiriva.
I don't know how well Just does it. 40 Conquer grapes in every glass of their grape juice. They never ever add sugar. It's naturally sweet. Really, really. 40! Welch's is the best juice in the world.
Throughout the years, she thought there was no solution for her dry, itchy skin. Then one day, there was Eucerin Calming Cream. With soothing oatmeal and 24 hours of moisturization, it calms.
At Spice Islands, we search the world to find the most intense flavors. And when we find the best of what's out there, we put it in here. Spice Islands, what the world tastes like.
Fill the bag and nobody gets hurt. Fill the bag, fill the bag. Fill it! More. Come on, I haven't got all day.
Because Glad Force Flex bags are designed to stretch,
Come on, lady.
they may take a while to fill. And now Force Flex comes with the 4-flap quick tie. For all your trash needs, get Glad.
You've got possibilities, let us give it a try. I see possibilities, maybe more than meets the eye.
What are you doing?
Playing Xbox 360.
But you don't have an Xbox 360.
Really?
Take the hint. Get him an Xbox 360, games, and more. Kmart, where Christmas comes together.
Working as an LA prosecutor has its perks.
You're not wearing a wire.
You're welcome to pat me down.
That's definitely not a wire.
CBS Thursday. It could also be deadly.
Is one of ours. The female victim worked as an exotic dancer.
Prosecutor and the prostitute. It's not a pretty headline.
If my client list goes public, a lot of powerful people are going to be upset.
Not a bad day to be a divorce lawyer in Beverly Hills.
A new shark. CBS Thursday after CSI. Friday, is this baseball star's killer instinct?
I am better than I've ever been.
Coming from the dead.
I know who you are. Matt Bonner.
No!
New Ghost Whisperer. Then.
Not guilty. What would you do if some guy killed your daughter and the jury let him walk? Bob Peters gunned down 2 attorneys on the steps of this very courthouse.
I wanted him dead for what he did to my little girl.
Accept responsibility for what you did to my friend. We intend to pursue the death penalty to the end.
New Close to Home, CBS Friday.
Tune in to CBS 2, weekdays at 2, for The Rachel Ray Show. Brought to you locally by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Buick dealer.